Assalamu alaikum everyone. So we are going to start exercise 10b of unit number 10, factorization of algebraic expression, right? Earlier you have started exercise 10a. Now we are going to start exercise 10b. It's on page number 131. Okay. So our first question is factorize 9x square minus 25y square. Here we observe that we can apply the formula here, which is difference of two squares, okay, and that formula is a square minus b square equal a plus b into a minus b. So first we need to write this expression according to the left hand side of that formula, so we can write it as the right hand side of that formula later. Okay, so we have written 9x square as 3x whole square. Then the second term we have written is 5y whole square. Okay, so now we can easily apply that formula here. Our a equals to 3x and b equals to 5y. Okay, so our last step is 3x plus 5y. We have a plus b now, so our a equals to 3x, b equals to 5y. So we have written 3x plus 5y, and the second bracket we have a minus b. Our a equals to 3x, b equals to 5y. So we have written 3x minus 5y. Okay, so these are the factors of 9x square minus 25y square. Now this is the question number 3, m square n square minus b square. We are again going to apply that same formula which we used in question number 1, which is a square minus b square equals to a plus b, a minus b. Here our a equals to mn and b equals to p. Okay, so we have written mn plus b and another bracket is mn minus b. Answer. Now question number 4 is 1 minus and the second term is p plus q whole square. Okay, again we can apply that same formula here, which is a square minus b square equals to a plus b, a minus b. Now write this expression according to the left hand side of this formula, which is a square minus b square. Okay, so here our a equals to 1. Okay, and we can write 1 raised to the power of 2 because it's also equal to 1. 1 into 1 equals to 1. Okay, so we have written 1 whole square minus p plus q ka whole square as it is. Okay, then our a equals to 1 and our b equals to p plus q. Okay, now we can write this expression as the according to the right hand side of this formula. Okay, so we have written in the curly bracket 1 plus and in the round bracket the value of b, okay, which is p plus q. Then similarly the second bracket, which is 1 minus and the round bracket the value of b, which is p plus q. Okay, then in the last step we have just gotten rid of these brackets, rid of these curly brackets, and wrote 1 plus p plus q and another bracket is 1 minus p minus q. Okay, now question number 5 is x plus y whole square minus x minus y whole square. Again we can apply the difference of two squares formula, which is this. So here our a equals to x plus y and b equals to x minus y. Okay, so we can write according to the right hand side of this formula here. So the first bracket is x plus y plus x minus y, means this is a plus b, and second bracket is x plus y minus x minus y, which is a minus b. Okay, now the third step we just got rid of this curly bracket. Okay, and we have written x plus y plus x minus y, and the second bracket we have x plus y minus x plus y. So in the first bracket we observe there are two x, right? So we can add them. Okay, and there are two y's and both are with opposite signs, so we can cancel them, and that's what we did. We just cancel these y's and what we're left with, x plus x. Okay, similar the case with bracket number 2. Okay, and we have got 2x into 2y, which is equal to 4xy. Okay, now question number 7 is a plus b minus c whole square minus a minus b plus c whole square. Again we are going to apply that same formula which we are using. Okay, here our a equals to a plus b minus c and b equals to a minus b plus c. Okay, write it according to the right hand side of this formula. Okay, and we have got this, as you can see, in third step. And the fourth step we have just gotten rid of this curly brackets and write it in the round brackets only. And the first bracket we observe that we have one b with a positive sign and second b with a negative sign, okay, and one c with a negative sign and another c with a positive sign. So we have cancelled them, okay, and we are left with a plus a. And in the second bracket we have b minus c plus b minus c, okay, which is equal to 2b minus 2c in the next step, okay. Then finally in the second bracket 2b minus 2c we can take 2 as common because it is present in both of these terms. So we have taken 2 as common and the remaining terms are b minus c, okay. And besides this you see 2a is also here. Then we can multiply 2 by 2a, which is equal to 4a, and b minus c we have written as it is, okay, and this is our final answer. Now question number 8 is 3a into 3a minus 2b plus b square minus c square. First of all, multiply this 3a with this bracket and we have got 9a square minus 6ab plus b square minus c square we have written as it is, okay. Then in the first three terms we observed that we can apply a formula here which is a minus b whole square, right? So first we need to write this expression, the first three terms of this expression, according to that formula, according to the left hand side of this formula, which is a square minus 2ab plus b square more properly, okay. So it will be more convenient for us to close it in that formula further, okay. So we have written 9a square as 3a whole square, okay, minus 2 into a into b, that's we have. So our a is 3a and our b is b, okay. So we have written 2 into 3 into b, then plus b square, this b square we have written as b whole square, okay. Then curly bracket close and the last term is minus c square. We know that a square minus 2ab plus b square equal a minus b whole square. Now we can close this expression in this formula. That's what we did. We have written 3a minus b whole square and then minus c square, which we have minus c square, we just made it whole square like c whole square, okay. Then we know that again we can apply that formula, a square minus b square, difference of two squares, okay. Here our a equals to 3a minus b and b equals to c, okay. So we have written 3a minus b plus c, and then in the second bracket we have written 3a minus b minus c, okay. And then in the last step we have just gotten rid of this curly bracket and what we are left with 3a minus b plus c, and in the second bracket we have 3a minus b minus c, and that is your answer, okay. Then question number 10 is a raised to the power 8 minus b raised to the power 8. Now you can observe that we can apply the difference of two squares formula, which is a square minus b square, if we just break the power of a8 and b8 here, okay. And this is what we are going to do. a8, break this a8 into a4 into 2. a4 is to the power 2, okay. And we know that power of a power जब ऐसा हो तो we multiply the powers, okay. We multiply the powers with each other, and that's what we are going to do here, right? So we have written a8 as a4 raised to the power 2 and b8 as b4 raised to the power 2, okay. Now we can apply the formula. We have written the formula here, and here are a equals to a4, b equals to b4, okay. And the formula, the right hand side of the formula is a plus b, a minus b, okay. So our first bracket is a4 plus b4 and second bracket is a4 minus b4, okay. Again we observe that in the second bracket we can again apply this formula, right? So write this a4 minus b4 according to the left hand side of this formula. So we can apply, so we can write this expression as the right hand side of that formula later on, okay. So we have written a4 minus b4 as a square raised to the power 2 minus b square raised to the power 2, okay, in the curly bracket right here, right. Then we have written, we know that, and after we know that we have written this formula again, okay. Now our a equals to a square and b equals to b square. Write the first bracket a4 plus b4 as it is. We are not going to change it. We cannot apply any formula on this, okay. So we have written it as it is, right. And the second bracket we have written a square raised to the power 2 minus b square raised to the power 2 as a square plus b square into a square minus b square, okay. Again we observe that in the in the third bracket a square minus b square, again we can apply that same formula, right? So we have written a square minus b square as a raised to the power 2 minus b raised to the power 2, means in the whole square form. Okay, now we know that a square minus b square equals to a plus b minus b, so we have a4 plus b4 a square plus b square as it is, and in the third bracket we write as a plus b into a minus b. Okay, now in the second last step we have just gotten rid of this curly bracket and we wrote it without this curly bracket. So we have written a4 plus b4 into a square plus b square into a plus b into a minus b, and in the last step we have just arranged these terms, okay, according to their power. A plus b, a minus b, we have written these two brackets first in first place because they are with exponent 1. Okay, we have written this in increasing order, in ascending order, because that looks more good. Okay, so we have written a plus b into a minus b, then a square plus b square, and then lastly a4 plus b4. Okay, this is our answer. Now question number 11 is a square minus 1 plus 2b minus b square. Okay, so we have observed that we can take minus as common in last three terms. Okay, and then we can apply the formula on that. Okay, so we have written a square as it is and have taken minus 1 as common, and remaining terms are in this bracket, which are 1 minus 2b plus b square. Okay, and in this bracket we observe that we can apply a formula. So we have written this in more open way. Okay, and we have written 1 whole square minus 2ab we have in this formula. Okay, so we have a as 1 and b as b here. Okay, then plus b whole square, then we have written this formula right here, then a square we have written as it is, then minus sign, and then we have closed this second term in the formula and have written 1 minus b whole square. Okay, now we observe that we can apply the formula for difference of two squares. Okay, and we have written this formula right here. Our a equals to a here and b equals to 1 minus b. Okay, so we have written a plus, and the round bracket we have written 1 minus b round bracket close curly bracket close, and the second bracket we have curly bracket a minus round bracket may we have 1 minus b round bracket close curly bracket close, and the second last step we got rid of this curly bracket and write it in the round bracket only. A plus 1 minus b, and the second bracket we have a minus 1 plus b, and the last step we have just arranged these terms. Okay, so we have a minus b plus 1, and in the second bracket we have a plus b minus 1. Okay, that's it. Now your homework is do part number 2, 6 and 9 yourself. Okay, thank you.